Hi guys, I'm Mark Rodriguez.
I'm Johnny Rodriguez, and you're watching the Video Game Masters.
We're still doing the cap thing, huh?
Yeah, it's fun.
You say so. Well, anyways, last time we talked about the King of Fighters 11, so today we're going to talk about the brand new King of Fighters 12.
Hey, where's the game?
What?
You know, you always have the game in your hand, or you could see the game on the TV screen.
Oh, this game was so bad we didn't buy it, we just rented it. Now, we're big King of Fighter fans, so why didn't we buy this game?
Let's check it out.
The King of Fighters 12 continues the series with all new graphics, completely redrawn for the first time since King of Fighters 96. The music is alright, but it's drowned out by all the background noise. The controls are as good as can be expected if you're using an Xbox 360 controller.
This game has...
Alright, this is a lot easier.
Anyways, this game has Ash Crimson, Duo Lon, Shen Wu, Kyo, Benimaru, Goro, Iori, Athena, Kensu, Chen, Terry, Andy, Joe, Ken Papuan, Raiden, Ryo, Robert, Ralph, Clark, and Leona in the original arcade. The home version added Elizabeth and Mashore.
The game goes back to basics. No four-man teams, no strikers, no tag teams, just good old-fashioned 3-on-3 fighting action, old school style. The game's story is, well, that's just it. There's no story this time.
All you do is fight 5 random teams in a time trial fashion, and that's it. 5 random teams with no boss, no ending, no hidden characters, nothing. You can retry each match to beat your time, but I mean, who really cares?
You also get the typical versus modes and practice modes, even the mode that lets you replay your best scores. You also get online gaming thanks to Xbox Live. There's even a feature that lets you change the character's language to English, kind of like the Maximum Impact games. How did you like that?
The game has new features. The knockout attack can be done by pressing 2 buttons again. If you hold forward while pressing the 2 buttons, you can knock out your opponent like this. And if you hold back while pressing the 2 buttons, you can counter your enemy like this. The deadlock counter can counter regular attacks and even special moves like this. And with precise timing, you could even counter fireballs like this. The most dramatic new feature is the counter combo.
When your critical counter bar is full, you can time your strong punch or kick button to set off the combo. This is kinda similar to the custom combos from SF Alpha, but a little faster. The death moves are limited in the game. Most characters have only one death move, and there are no longer any super DMs or leader DMs. In fact, some of the basic special moves are missing from several characters. So, what are our thoughts on King of Fighters 12? Oh boy, where do we begin?
Well, to start off on something positive, the graphics are awesome. After having all these King of Fighter games use the same graphics over and over and over again, it's real cool to see them finally redrawn. And instead of using all that 3D stuff, the graphics are still hand-drawn and the results were awesome.
Some of the characters got total redesigns, like Ralph and Clark becoming major steroid cases.
And Iori finally got a new outfit.
Yeah, but after 10 games or so, it's wanting to say it's about damn fucking time.
But it looks like they kinda overdid it with the shading and stuff, especially when you're in the dark corner of a stage. Sometimes it's hard to tell what's going on.
And speaking of stages, what? Only 5 stages? Only 22 playable characters? No super death moves? I mean, what the hell? Why so limited?
Yeah, I mean, that new counter combo thing's pretty cool, but just not enough.
Just look at all the fancy gameplay mechanics KOF 11 had when you compare it to this one. And speaking of KOF 11, this game just feels so slow in comparison, and not as much fun.
Another disappointment about the game, considering how long it took to come out, was the fact that it turned out to be another dream match. But why? I mean, I know King of Fighters 98 and King of Fighters 2002 were also dream matches, but it didn't interrupt ongoing storylines. I mean, wait, hold on, just hear me out on this one.
The first 4 games dealt with the Orochi saga, even though it really started in King of Fighters 95. Once that story ended, we got KOF 98 to keep us busy. Then KOF 99 through 2001 was the Nest saga, and when that ended, 2002 filled in the gap. Now, KOF 2003 and 11 have a new story involving breaking the Orochi seal and Ash stealing Kagura and now Iori's powers.
Why didn't they finish the game's story? It was just getting good.
I mean, yeah, why didn't you this ongoing storyline? They took away Kagura's powers, we don't know if she's alive or dead. They took away Iori's powers. Shion betrayed Magaki and killed him. We don't know who the hell those from the past people are and they're doing their Rochi crap or whatever. We're just left hanging there until where the damn fuck they feel like making King of Fighters 13.
When they first announced King of Fighters 12, it was supposed to end the Ash Saga. If you want proof, just look at Yagami. Not that Yagami, this one. The game features Iori with an all-new look and fighting without his flames, since Ash stole his powers. And Mature is also back with a night patch, possibly hinting that she somehow survived Iori's attack at the end of King of Fighters 96. So, if it looks like they were going to do a story, why didn't Playmore follow through?
The thing about King of Fighters having numbers, like in King of Fighters 11 and 12, is that it gives SNK more time to complete the game without them having that big pressure of bringing a new game every year. So, like, what's the rush?
Yeah, it just doesn't feel like a complete game. It feels like you're playing a unfinished beta or something. We all would have gladly waited another 6 months to give SNK more time to put more stages, more characters, a level boss, an actual storyline, you know, all the things that make the King of Fighters game so great.
Not only that, but for $60, for that piece of crap of a game, instead of waiting for the price to drop, I'd rather wait for King of Fighters 13.
Yeah, let's just hope that 13 is SNK's lucky number.
The King of Fighters 12 might look awesome, but great graphics alone just don't make a game.
And that's the end of today's episode of Video Game Masters.
Hey, that's my cap.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, so was that one. That one too.
Okay, look, since your caps are on my side of the TV and my caps are on your side of the TV, why don't we just switch places? Is that alright?
Yeah, perfect.
There, is that better?
Yeah.
God! Well anyways guys, I'm Mark Rodriguez.
I'm Johnny Rodriguez.
Thanks for watching.
See you next time.